Ava, and today we'll be making some bath bombs, even though there's nobody online. Why not? Okay, so you'll be needing 4 ounces of baking soda, 2 ounces of cornstarch, 2 ounces of citric acid, 2 ounces of salt, 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of water, 1 teaspoon of essential oils, like this, 1 teaspoon of 1 1/4 teaspoons of olive oil, and food coloring of your choice, optional. So let's get started. I watch Rosanna Consino a lot, so I'm like, let's get started. Okay. So we'll be mixing our wet ingredients first. So your cornstarch, citric acid, and all your dry stuff aside. I need olive oil. Where's the olive oil?
Oil or essential oil?
Oil. Oil.
How much?
1 1/4 teaspoon. One and 1/4 teaspoon of olive oil. And a quarter teaspoon. So. I need those. Okay. After your oil, we will be doing our food coloring. So, get your food coloring. I'm going to be doing purple because my best friend loves purple. And she was in the hospital. She's getting surgery for her tonsils. So I feel really bad and make her bath bomb. So, add as much food coloring as you like. But I would suggest not putting over 4 drops of food coloring because it could stain you. So, yeah. 2, 3. Let's see how that turns out. Maybe 4. Yeah. Your mixing tool, just mix that up. If it looks like that, don't worry because oil and food coloring do not mix, like oil and anything else technically. So after your food coloring, and maybe over 5, like don't add over 5 drops. Like 5 is a limit. It looks black, like it looks like water with like black pepper in it. Still nobody online, but whatever. Now you're going to be doing 1 teaspoon of essential oils. If I can even open it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. 1 teaspoon. This might take long because the bottle is glass, so I can't. Teaspoon of essential oils and 1 to 1/2 teaspoon of water. So I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of water. So water added. Mix that up. It's very strong, but you'll be mixing it with a lot of ingredients, so the smell will die down. So after you have your wet mixture, put it aside. now you'll be moving on to the actual dry stuff. So get your 4 ounces of baking soda. 4 ounces is actually half a cup. So my gosh. Okay. Bit more. Shite. Oh, how big. And add it to your bowl. Just gonna wipe up my little mess. There. Now it'll be okay. 2 ounces of cornstarch. So yeah. 2 ounces of cornstarch, which is actually a quarter cup. So you guys ever made oobleck with cornstarch and water? It's really cool. So add it to your bowl. I'm gonna just keep this here because I'll be needing it a lot. So put that right there. Okay. Then 2 ounces of citric acid. Now, citric acid is one of the sourest things you can actually have. It's actually edible, but it tastes like really tarty flavor. So I've tried it, so I know. Now this stuff comes out really fast, so I'm just going to actually take a spoon and just put it in my measuring cup until it's the right amount. So yeah. And you need a quarter cup or 2 ounces of citric acid. Looks like sugar. There we go. Add it in. Now is the cool part. So you just mix up all your dry ingredients together. Nope. Then you're gonna be adding your wet mixture, quarter teaspoon at a time, and mixing fast. It should become clumpy at the end. Make sure there's no white. If it's not clumpy, you can add more water.
How's it going there, little one?
Good.
Good stuff.
Need a bit more water. What?
Nothing.
After every time you add more water, if you need to, test it like this. Mine is at the right consistency now. So I'm going to add half a quarter, a bit more water. Because it's not really clumpy, but you don't want to make it like wet. So I'm going to add 1/4 more water to this. And as soon as you add it, it should fizz as soon as you put the water in. That's why you gotta mix fast. See, mine's at the right consistency where it's clumping together if you like compact it. Kind of feels like sand. Now it's a good time to go in with your hands and make sure everything's mixed well. You didn't hear me, I said. Now it's time to go in with your hands and mix everything to make sure it's all mixed together well mixed. It smells so good. Okay, now I have an orb mold, but you can use molds like anything, but I wouldn't use cookie cutters. So, I'm using these molds. If you're using a mold like this, make sure you overflow your molds, each side of your mold, so it doesn't like break. Then when you have your two halves, or each side of your mold, you take the two molds, put them together at the end, put them really like this, and just twist to get all the excess out. And really tightly put it together. And then get some parchment paper and just put it on. And take it out of your mold. Now you might be able to get another one, but this recipe only calls for one. So I'm gonna see if I can fit another one. Or a half. Nope, it doesn't fit. So with this, I'll show you guys something really cool. But first, I'll wash my hands. Make sure not to get any water on your bath bomb. That's hardening. So, okay. So this is going to go. How am I doing this? I'll put you guys on here, and just gonna flip my camera around. There. A little tripod. Okay. So you take a measuring spoon and get water. Add some water. Watch what happens. This is the reason why you have to mix fast so it doesn't cause that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just causing a mess, but I'm gonna add more water. Watch this. Now, I take you guys. Bring this. There's my bath bomb that's hardening.
Look at you.
What?
Look at you.
What?
Oh my God. Did you have a lot left? Not really, though. I have a paper bowl too. I have a paper bigger and you can put on this one.
Put the wrapping paper. And that's it.